women, boosting the morale of women. So she will be discussing on how women could be great, especially here in this male-dominated country. So in the next segment, or the last segment of our convention is the Pretty Woman. So this will be held on the first floor of the SMX. So it will be held on the Saturday, May 24th, 2012, since this is already a non-working day. So like all the employees and all the beneficiaries will be having jamming sessions with our fitness gurus and instructors. So it will be it will address women's health and beauty needs. So to address them, we invited speakers, Dr. Ivy Aguilar-Teo, a dermatologist and specializes in cosmetic, laser, and aesthetic surgery. So she will be tasked to give on tips on how women can stay beautiful and healthy inside out. And then another speaker will be Ms. Raya Manangil, a yoga instructor, international PETA spokesperson, and a model and writer. She will be giving off tips on how to improve the lifestyle of women to be healthy and to be worry-free. And she will be having a yoga session with everyone. So it will be a 30-minute yoga session with her. So she can at least let the participants experience how she maintains her fit and healthy lifestyle. And the last will be fitness first instructors. Well, the fitness first, I'm sure you will be the one already to know who you will be sending, and I'm sure they will be very good in that field. So they will be having aerobic, and they will be offering us our participants aerobic dance sessions, Thai boxing, and Muay Thai. So this will be a sweaty part. So it will be also a very interactive one. So I'm sure the participants will be having a good time here. So our partners for this event will be, as I have mentioned a lot of times earlier, is ang Nagkabayan Migrant Services Foundation Incorporated, which is an NGO that helps OFWs spend their savings intelligently. So we are giving them the freedom to choose or to send as many participants as they want, and we'll be gladly offering them the best of what we can offer for this event. And a major sponsor of major partners, so Unilever will also be giving them one of the 30 slots of the participating employees, by the way, the Universal Rubina Corporation, and lastly the Nestle. So for approximately, we will be expecting around 90 guest participants from the different major sponsors that we are having, major partners, and at least 100 from the Unlad Kabayan Foundation. So to continue on the events management, I'd like you to welcome again Mr. J.P. Rotap.
Okay, thank you. So now we have a general description of the event. So I hope our partners, sponsors, organizations are ready to participate in our event. And now we go to the part that CSR now is going to manage in behalf of all the organizations, or the things that we are going to take a lead in, so that we can make this event go smoothly as we wait for it in March 2012. So CSR now, what we are trying to do right now is, of course, manage the event for all of our partner sponsors and organizations. So of course, it is necessary with all the activities and things that we are trying to do over the 2-day conference on March that, of course, we discuss things about about the equipment that we're going to use, solicit money and funds, of course, from you, the sponsors, and from other individuals, and send out our invitations to guest participants, guest speakers, the follow-up letters, and the gratitude letters. All of these things have been taken care of for you by CSR now. So first of all, Krizzia already discussed the SMX Convention Center where we will hold the event, but let me just give you some details, some more details, specific details about the convention center itself so that you will have an idea as our partners, organizations, on what we really try to do and reserve for the venue. So of course, we try to get some room in the ground floor halls because it has a combined floor space of 9,000 square meters. It is going to be ideal for the activities that we are going to do, especially the ones that will be heavy with discussions for all the participants, and or the activities, for example, when we will be doing some exercises, because we will need a large space for that. It is, as you can see from the photographs, ideal for multi-level booths and modules. It is fully equipped and maintained, of course, with all the necessary equipment, chairs, tables, restrooms, Wi-Fi, LAN connection, and the air conditioning and lighting is included already in the basic package that they are offering us. But with the letter that we sent them for the reservation, we left it open for the possibility if they could have some special packages for our circumstance, or if there are also additional things that they could contribute when we stage the conference in their place. We also reserve a room in the second floor, the function rooms. These are much smaller rooms, much more intimate as you can see, but they have a smaller floor space area, and we're trying to get the function room with a view of the Manila Bay, so that could be very much exciting, not only for the executives here in the room, but also for the participants. And as with the halls that are found in the ground floor, they're also fully equipped and maintained. And again, the basic lighting package and air conditioning is included. So we've already made the necessary arrangements for all of us here as a part of the CSR Now service we are doing. We've composed the letters, used our letterheads so that we could address any issues. What we have put in the reservation is that the companies and CSR Now are very much willing to negotiate a reasonable fee for the SMX Convention Center for the duration, and not only for the duration, but before and after we use the convention center, if ever they incur any cost or we incur other costs. So if you would like to examine our proposals and presentations, just look at your portfolio here and there in your hand, I'm sure. As for our audiovisual partner, we have chosen the Brain Audiovisual Company. It's your one-stop audiovisual shop. Even though the SMX Convention Center has an audiovisual package they're willing to rent to us, it's not assured. And we will be using the facilities for more than 2 days, and we're going to set it up before and remove them after. So it is necessary for us to get some support or rent equipment outside of the SMX Convention Center. And the Brain Audiovisual Company has over 20 years of experience in audiovisual design and system integration, boardrooms, conference rooms, auditoriums, home theater systems, you name it, they can install it in your office or your home. So we have found out that the array of equipment that they have, for example, the LED wall, the multi-projection system, multimedia projection system, 3 plasma displays, simultaneous interpretation systems, and the others that you are seeing here on the board are going to be very much essential to what we are going to do or perform during the 2-day activities, a 2-day conference and the activities. And it is essential because we will be using different function rooms or different halls, and with the number of participants, it is necessary to project images and to make sure that the sound is going to be heard all around the venue, and video conferencing, interpretation systems, and stage lightings that are necessary for our, let's say, different programs, especially when we do the stuff, the pretty woman stuff, would be addressed by the audiovisual equipment that we are going to rent. So, an integral part of making this event happen is to have some funding or have some support for all the things that we are going to do. A while ago, Krizzia already mentioned our major sponsors. Thank you for our major sponsors. And here you can see that we also did some solicitation from other sponsors from different companies and different fields that we have in our country today. So for example, for our media partners, we have the Philippine Daily Inquirer, ABS-CBN and its affiliates, ABS-CBN Publishing. In the radio, we had Monster Radio RX 93.1, Wave 89.1. In cable, we had a spot during commercial breaks on Velvet. And for our food and beverage, we have plenty from Nestle and Universal Robina. And for our giveaways, we will be able, I think, Unilever, St. Luke's, the spa, has pledged some of the products that they will be endorsing during the conference. So again, I thank you, partner companies and organizations. So we've also forwarded the solicitation letters to your offices and your marketing offices. I'm sure and I hope, because the executives are here, that everything will go smoothly and that the replies will come very soon. Again, if you want to check the contents of the letter, just look at your portfolio in your hand there. And we also try to solicit some support from Senator Lauren Legarda. I know we already have Senator Pia Cayetano as our speaker, but we also know that Senator Lauren Legarda is also an active campaigner for women's rights and for gender empowerment. We've also asked the help of Ms. Imelda Kawang, patron of the arts, in supporting the efforts, because as we all know, this is not only just for the women, but also for men to understand the situation here in our society right now when it comes to gender issues and gender sensitivity. So again, after doing those, we have now tried to determine the guest participants that will be participating in the two-day conference. As was mentioned a while ago, we will be, or the respective companies, the managers, the executives, will be selecting a number of participants from their own pool, their own workforce, that they will send to the convention. It is impossible, unfortunately, to let all of the female workforce of all the companies to be there, but we assure you that every company will be given a spot. So, in giving out the invitations, which is very much necessary to make the event known and to make sure that our participants will be there, instead of sending them individual letters of invitation, we have just crafted, CSR now has crafted, a memorandum which is supposed to be circulated within the companies, announcing the event and giving out the details of the said event. So for example, we have here the host of companies that will be joining: the Spa, St. Luke's, Unilever, Nestle, ABS-CBN, the Inquirer Group, Globe, and others. You have there in your hand, it can't be read here in the screen, but the company memorandum that will be issued or given to your company managers and supervisors for, of course, revision and as you may see fit. But in essence, what we're trying to say here is that we are announcing the event, we are announcing that a select few will be chosen, and that all expenses regarding the event shall be shouldered by the company. It shall be counted, the time spent there shall be counted to their regular work hours, etc., etc. And that if they have any other questions, they should forward it to their supervisor, manager, or anyone of the CSR Now representatives that will be visiting your companies regarding this event. So also,